What's up, what's up, what's up, my fellow Scorpios? Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining me for a moment. Becky's House of Cards. I appreciate your guys' time. This is going to be a reading in regards to how to open up and let love in, or what is blocking you from love in this time. I'm not here to predict a love reading or anything like that. This is more centered around you, yourself, okay? So please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. Make sure you check out my other content on my channel for more pick-a-card readings, zodiac readings, positivity, and so much more. I have new videos uploading every day. And with that being said, we'll go ahead and get into it. I do have two brand new oracle decks that I will be inviting into our reading today. I'm super stoked. They're so beautiful. And yeah, let's get into seeing what you need, Scorpio. What does Scorpio need in this time to heal from and let love in? What messages do you have for Scorpio at this time, Source, to help Scorpio heal and let love in? What messages do you have for Scorpio to help Scorpio heal and to let love in? What messages do you have for Scorpio to heal and to let love in? What messages do you have for Scorpio at this time? This is letting love in. The Scorpio Collective, what do they need to know? Okay, I hear you. Thank you, Source. To heal and to let love in. Your energy coming out. All right. Here we go. What messages do you have for Scorpio to help heal and let love in? They want this one. Thank you. What other messages do you have for Scorpio to help heal and let love in? Thank you, Source. Okay, and what other messages do you have for Scorpio to help heal and to let love in? Okay, they want this one. All right. What do we got on the bottom of the deck? We've got, okay, the Page of Swords in the reverse. Definitely some immature energy coming in. I feel like you guys are blocking off wanting love right now. I think you've been really hurt, and so you're using that hurt to kind of force you into the future. But let's see what else they say. Okay, we've got the Devil in the reverse. Woo, the Pope in the reverse. Damn. Okay, and the Six of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you guys. Okay. So there was a commitment. A very involved commitment, and this could have been a friend, it could have been a family member, it could have been a lover, whatever it was. You know, we don't have any cups energies coming out. There is clarity coming through here, and I feel like there will be a victory that comes through. But the thing is that you guys are dealing with, and your only focus is right now on this commitment that had happened to you. Felt like it was very toxic for you. And I feel like even though you know it was toxic, at the same time you feel so tied to this person, right? It could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Leo. Could be dealing with any air sign, Leo or Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. It does not have to be. But I do feel like this energy has just been overtaking you. I want to get a clarifying card for this Devil in reverse. Please, Source, may I please have a clarifying card? Thank you. And then I do want to get one for the Pope as well. Not that we necessarily need it, but we'll see what comes out. May I please have a clarifying card for the Pope? One card, please. May I please have a clarifying card for the Pope? The Pope in reverse. What does Scorpio need to know in regards to this Pope in reverse? One card, please. May I please have a clarifying card for the Pope? I don't know if they want to clarify it or not. They just want to know. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see what we got here. Look, that's why. Your energy coming out on the bottom of the deck here. Oh my gosh. Okay, and look, I've got you set up here, right? So, yeah, you guys, they want you to know that this has to do with you. So, for some of you guys are probably already in a triggered state, and they don't want you to be because they want you to know that there's a reason for this. We have the Five of Wands in the reverse coming out, and the Eight of Wands. There's a lot of Wands energy. There's a lot of passion tied to this in the past, right? We have 5, 6. 5, 6. Okay. Interesting. So 6, 5, 6. You guys are protected. This is a transformational period for you, Scorpio. There was a bondage to this person in the past. It was so deep that you guys felt like it was love. And what you're not seeing is that it really was just passion. It was just passion, like you guys were playing out a past life situation. And there was a lot of passion that was tied to that. And you don't want to change. Like, for this devil in reverse to be clarified by the Five of Wands in reverse, this is saying that you don't want to change. Like, you don't want to accept change. It's like you kind of want to live in the pain of this because it's brought you some sort of, you know, some sort of balance to your life is what I'm hearing. It's like you feel like people look up to you because you dealt with so much pain in regards to this situationship. And what you're not seeing is that it's kind of starting to take a turn where people are actually seeing you as immature. Like, people are starting to see you as immature because it's like, okay, brother, okay, sister, whatever it is, right? They're like, dude, Scorpio, like, you've literally leaned on this heartbreak for so long. Like, we're tired of hearing about it. We're just tired. We're exhausted from hearing about it. And it's just, to you, you don't see it that way, right? You don't see it that way. It feels like your commitment, you expect your commitments to be a certain way. You want them to be black and white, and you don't want there to be any gray area, Scorpio. And so what's blocking you from love is that you're not willing to compromise. And this is a huge transformational period for you. The only way for you to bring in happiness and love is for you to transform the way that you see things. It's not always the way that you want them to go. Like, you can't be manipulative in this anymore. You can't hold this over people's heads. And you also can't approach life in this energy of only seeking material things. Maybe you had a child involved in this. Maybe there was, you know, talk of growing your family, whatever it was. There was definitely some deeply converse topics here. Like, there's a lot coming through, like marriage, babies, building relationships constantly, you know, whatever it was. This could have been a friendship and you guys were going to build a business together. This could have been anything, really. Could have been a family situationship and you guys were going to buy a house together. I have no idea. It's so specific coming through right now. Not for all of you guys, maybe for some of you, one or two of you guys, right? And so what's happening is, like, this commitment fell through and you really came into this place of being like, I'm absolutely not going to get committed like this ever again. And that commitment has spread into every other area of your lives. And so now your friends are feeling the bite of this, right? It's like you're regulating even your friends. You're regulating even the people who already care about you. And what is happening here is that everybody else is feeling it and you don't see it. Like, you just blatantly don't want to see it. You're like, nope, I am the way that I am, and you're being stubborn right now and you don't want to change. You don't want to change. Excuse me, I needed a drink. And it's not that that's a bad thing. It's just that the more that you refuse change, the more that you're going to feel the depths and the emotions of this situation, whatever it was. Because that's in your mind. Like, this is in your mind, this situation. Regardless if it was toxic at the time, now it's really turned toxic. Okay? It doesn't matter if in the past it was toxic. What's happening is that now it has turned toxic because your refusal to deal with the emotions that this brought up is literally putting you in a state of where people are starting to disrespect you and they're losing respect for you, Scorpio. Whatever that is. And they see only one thing. They see your pursuit for money, right? For this devil to come out reverse in the Six of Wands here, this is a deep, deep desire to have material things to prove one's worth. And it's really starting to weigh on people. Like, they used to love you. They used to be around you. Like, all Scorpios I've ever met, you guys are so deep, you know? And you guys talk about deep, deep things, and it's beautiful. But there's, like, a need to get out of this energy of feeling pitiful for yourself. Like, because that's what is going on here. And it's like, I feel like you want to bring holy hair? I don't know what that is. But anyways, you want to bring holy terror down on whoever did this to you. And yet you also don't want to have that connection with this person anymore because it suits you to complain and feel miserable about what happened in the past. And this is so cliche, and I know, but this is what I'm hearing, Scorpio. The past is the past. The future is the future. All we have is this now moment. And it's like, I feel like you look up at the moon or the stars and you really look and you try to send this person like negative energy. But at the same time, you're also like, why did it have to end up this way? Like, there's like a deep regret. What did you not say, Scorpio? Right? And so this is talking your energy coming through here, saying it's time for you to let go of the things that no longer serve you, the things that are keeping you bound, the things that are keeping you in a situation that's not letting you move into the future, because you're not. But I feel like there's going to be some sense of clarity that does come through here. It's just that you have to deal with the depths of this emotion, this energy, right? We have no Cups cards coming out here. We do have a committal card coming out here, but the thing is that it's in reverse, and it's like, it's not a positive commitment. It's like you're seeing this as this was the one and only situation that you could have ever grown with, and it's like it mirrored something else from the past. And instead of looking at what it mirrored from your childhood or in the past, the first broken heart that you dealt with, your focus is only on this situation that is of current, right? And it doesn't matter. It could have been 5 years ago. It could have been 10 years ago. It could have been last year. It doesn't matter. None of that matters, right? What matters is that you really truly embrace the fact that this is just keeping you in a mindset of, I have to get money to prove my worth, and only when I get money, then I'm going to prove this person wrong. Well, what you're cementing into your energy right now, Scorpio, with this mindset is that you're not worthy of having love. You're only worthy of having material things so that then you can have love. It's, well, I'll only be happy when. Happiness is cultivated from within, and there's not going to ever be, I'll be happy when. And this person is not going to see you any different if you have $1 billion. This person is not going to see you any different if you buy a yacht or a mansion. This person is not going to see you any different in any way, shape, or form, because what happened between you guys was vicious. It was vicious. It was a lot of anger involved. There were words that were said. There were words that weren't said that needed to be said, right? And what's going on now is it's like everything that you could have done, would have done, should have done. It's like you tell all the people that are in your circle now about that. And it's like you're reliving it in 1 billion different ways. And you're making all your friends relive your pain for you, because that reaction is what makes you feel like you're worthy of anything. And what you're not seeing is that this is a repeat. This is a repeat from your family. You're reliving something that your family's had to deal with for time and time again. And so there's no, like 5 is about change, and both your 5s here are in the reverse. And you have 6 here, which is being out of balance. It's both of them in reverse. You're not bringing in your abundance because you're so concerned with proving something to this person, and this person has no hold or power in your life, but because you're trying to prove this to them, that's where the power, you're giving your power away, thinking that that is somehow going to bring you up into a light, that they're going to say that they were wrong. And really, in honest, there's 2 sides to each coin. So it's like, no matter how much they hurt you, this is asking you to be open and willing, Scorpio, to see what it is that you also brought into the situation. And that's where you're very much in this immature energy. This is in your energy, this Page of Swords in the reverse. This is in your energy now. It's like being immature with your communication, being immature with how you approach things. It's like, I don't want to see the truth, right? Because their swords energy has to do with air, and air is connected to our heart. And it's like you're blocking your heart. And it's like you only see this for what you think it was. You don't see it for the truth of what it was. And that's what Source is telling you. If you let go of that, right? And that probably hurts, because it's like, if I let go of that, then I'm wrong. Well, no, you're not wrong. Like nothing that you brought to this was wrong. It happened. It's not even it is what it is. It happened. It happened, and there's no changing it, no amount of reliving it over and over again that's going to change it, right? There's no amount of anything that's going to change the outcome of what happened. It's in the past. It's already done with. It's like a house that burns down to the ground. That's in ashes, right? Ashes to ashes. It's like it's over with. There's nothing that you could have changed to suddenly re-erect that house, right? Oh my gosh, like I just wiggled my nose like from Bewitched and suddenly the house was resurrected again. No, like there's no, that magic doesn't exist in our world quite like that. Magic does exist, but it's not that kind of magic. It's not like that. It's not that energy of like you can change anything that's happened before. It's the magic of using what's happened to you in the past to affect the now, right? And this made you a stronger person, but you don't feel like it did. You really don't feel like this made you a stronger person. You still hold a lot of grudges when it comes to this situation. You still hold a lot of pain when it comes to this situation, which is why you keep reliving it over and over again. It's on your head. It's in your brain. It's like thinking that if I relive this in 1,000 different ways, that somehow it's going to change what happened, and nothing is going to change. Like that's what's immature about this. Is like jealousy and anger and greed when it comes to this. And it's leaving you in a situation where all you're questing after is material things. It's like basically I get this image of like, you're going to get $1 million. Okay, Scorpio. This is the image that's coming to my mind. It's like you get $1 million and you go knock on this person's door just to show them your bankroll, right? It's like, look, I'm finally rich. Ha, ha, ha. And then you still walk away and you just don't even feel any better. Like you feel worse because you're like, damn, I just rubbed that shit in their face and I didn't even ask them anything. I didn't tell them how I felt. And so this is one of those times where it's worth it for you to take time to maybe write a hate letter about the situation that happened. And that in turn will give you a way to process how you feel, right? So dear so-and-so, here's Scorpio, and this is what I felt like I never got to tell you. You were this and you were that and you did this to me and I can't believe that you did that. What kind of a person does that? You know, whatever it is, just write it down and don't feel bad about it. But then read it. And then ask yourself, what does this mirror back to me? And then you're going to find something deeper in this situation than you ever have, than you've ever allowed yourself to. Look, we've got the number 40 card coming out. 4 again. So 4 is a powerful number for you. We've got 4, 5, 6 on the board now. We've got bull and sacrifice. What did I say? You're like being very like stubborn. Right? The bull is stubborn. The bull is like, when you're a bull, like you can be a bully and you don't have to be, but it's vicious. Like this is a vicious situation and you don't want to sacrifice the memory of it. You know, it's interesting. I never noticed this before, but there's this man down here like controlling the lightning. I never noticed that before. Right? And he's like controlling all this lightning that's happening around here. And there's this castle in the background and all these rocks that the lightning is bouncing off of. It's like you don't see that you're the one that's controlling the lightning and it's just making a mess all around you, right? That's what you have to sacrifice, is thinking that your anger is going to change this situation, Scorpio. And I know Scorpios can hold a grudge for all of life, but the only person that you hurt is you. It reminds me of that saying, holding on to anger is like holding on to a hot rock. You're the only one that gets burned. Like that's what's coming through so strong here. Look, and when you let go, the transformation is your hugest blessing. Right? You have blessings coming to you. It's not that you don't. It's just that you're blocking yourself from your blessings, from inviting people in who truly do care about you, who won't do whatever happened in this situation. This was just a situation to reflect the past so that you could heal from it, so that you could come up into your blessings. But you're blocking your own blessings. You're blocking your own love. You're blocking your own success, your abundance, right? Because you're holding on to this grudge, this situation of the past. There's so much more to it here. And you're not allowing yourself to see the deeper aspect of this because you're wanting to hold on to the hurt. And you think that holding on to the hurt, it's hurting this other person. This other person's long gone. They probably don't even, and then maybe they do think about you here and there, but they're long gone. It's crazy. Are you guys dealing with a Taurus? Like, you guys could be dealing with a Taurus. This is just interesting. If you are, go check out my Taurus reading in regards to the same thing, because you'll find this is interesting because this card came up for them too. So let's read this. This is one of my new oracle decks. It says honesty is essential. This is also about being honest with yourself, right? Number 38, 11. 11 is a number of just doing it. It's time for you to just do it. It says, speak with love and truth. Love aims to do what is best for another person. Speak honestly. Tell the truth about your emotions. There is an opportunity to clear the air and create a positive outcome. Truthfulness is an important part of any relationship. If you are sharing something that isn't real, you aren't being straightforward. When you avoid the truth because you fear how it will be received, you create blocks or walls within your relationship. Work on speaking with clarity, love, softness, and honesty. And I did say that clarity is coming. To get to the truth and develop a stronger bond with your partner, be compassionate about your emotions and their emotions. Try to be open to what they have to say and avoid personalizing their frankness. A woman faces a masked man who's presenting her with a rose. The mask suggests something is hidden or being glossed over out of fear of upsetting each other. The woman's turn back could indicate an unwillingness to believe that there's more going on than meets the eye. You are responsible for how you communicate with your partner. Be open and connect to create a healthy relationship. And that goes with yourself. Like, you have to really connect with yourself and take off the mask. You know, you got the moon here. These are deep, deep emotions that you just don't want to feel. But when you feel them, like, you're going to immediately open yourself up to the blessings of what's coming in. I feel like you've been manifesting for a long time. And sometimes it's just removing that last little bit so that we can come in. And then we've got the number 7 card here. So now we have 4, 5, 6, 7. So you guys are making progress. This is drink from the emerald fountain. So let me find this and then I'll read this one to you. These cards are so beautiful. I'm just so happy about these cards. You can't even imagine. It's funny because on the last one we got number 6. And yes, I did shuffle these cards. They're all shuffled. So it says the divine feminine is encouraging of the awakening and empowerment of all living beings. When a sincere seeker is trying to find the way through, there is much help sent. It makes sense to be open to receive it. Indeed, a step forward and drink from the emerald fountain, which is the unconditionally loving heart chakra of Kuan Yin, allowing yourself to be nourished by the power and love of the Divine Mother flowing to you now. I feel like you guys really do want to let this go. Like, you wouldn't be here otherwise if you didn't. There's nothing to be gained in making a life more difficult than it needs to be, other than unnecessary stress or perhaps the learning that it isn't as much fun this way. At this time, you are going through a time of important spiritual growth, and your higher self has set a spiritual schedule and is planning on being at a certain destination in time and space to set events in motion, to benefit from synchronicities, and to be able to live out its divine purpose in the physical world too. The soul is very resourceful and is calling for divine help in getting to its destination on time. When you allow yourself to be helped, great reserves of support become available to you. Your soul is strengthened and nourished by the loving heart of the Divine Mother. As it is filled with love from the emerald fountain, it can flow through you and you feel happier, more balanced, content, and peaceful. And didn't I tell you, like, happiness is cultivated from within? This is allowing your divine feminine to rise and not spend so much time in that divine masculine energy of, you know, pushing everything away. The more you allow yourself to be assisted, the more you'll feel detached and trusting. You will find fewer problems actually arise for you, and when they do, you might be surprised just how swiftly they are resolved, sometimes with only a small amount of effort on your part. This is the benefit of allowing divine forces greater than us individually to nourish and support us. We allow the loving power much greater than our individual consciousness to do the heavy lifting, and our soul path unfolds more joyfully and more quickly. It is a doing without doing. You are at a point on your path where you need to support and rise up and break through. You are invited to drink from the emerald fountain and accept the love pouring endlessly from the heart chakra of the Divine Mother, as it would greatly benefit you even in ways that are not yet part of your conscious awareness. May your spiritual thirst be sated, and may you be supported and assisted by the Divine Mother. Yeah, so this is about you connecting with your heart chakra. Look at the greens that are around this card. This card is so gorgeous. These cards are just beautiful. This is about speaking your truth and connecting with your crown chakra. So once you open your heart chakra, you'll be able to listen to your intuition much better. It will flow through you, and it won't be you just in this place of constantly ignoring the fact that you went through something that was awful and terrible and heartbreaking. It's more about you honoring that it was awful and heartbreaking and terrible, forgiving this person, not because what they did was right, because nothing will make it right. Nothing will make them right. Nothing will make you right. It's forgiving them so that you can let go of the bondage that this has created on you. It's like sacrificing this way of thinking, right? This harshness that has come into you so that you can let the blessings flow into your heart and become more honest with yourself and allow the transformation to come forth, all right? This is what I have for you, Scorpio. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow Scorpions, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.